The following is a special presentation of the Simulation Football League.
Funk back to pass, and Funk fires right side again. It's caught for a first down. Breaking a tackle down to the 22 in the scoring position. Kirkland. 4 receivers. Pyatt low snap on third down. Passing deep down the field. It's caught inside the 30 down to the 27. Pyatt now 23 of 30. Dooley back to pass to the back of the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown. Corky with 40 seconds to go. Sliding in the back of the end zone.
It's the SFL live on Twitch TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Minneapolis, Minnesota. On a beautiful but chilling Sunday afternoon, the beast is ready and the undefeated Maulers are ready for the 4-2 Queen City Corsairs in the Week 7 SFL Game of the Week. Maulers are wearing their Grand Rapids Roller throwbacks today as they try to improve to 7-0. Queen City's at 4-2, trying to improve to 5-2. And keep pace in the Great Lakes. Coin toss is next.
Good game. Made it to the show.
Gentlemen, please make your call.
Give us heads.
It is tails.
We'll kick.
The home team has won the toss and select a kick.
From Wolfram and Hart Coliseum. You know what time it is. Franklin Reese has the ball on the tee and the hand in the air. Minneapolis, kick it! We're underway. From the 5. Howland on the return to the 27-yard line. We meet Daniel Garcia, at quarterback for Queen City. Daniel Garcia this year, still a bit of an interception problem, but 18 touchdowns to 13 interceptions. Still a quarterback efficiency rating of over 100. 70.9% completion percentage. 1st and 10 at the 27 for Queen City. Garcia starts the game with a pass, a deep drop back, and a completion. A pickup of 8 yards to Brock Studwell. Let's take a look at the keys to the game, brought to you by Simheads. For Queen City, they need to get Parkey Chul 20 carries today. Need to limit their turnovers and need to contain Koma Kaleka. He can be a monster in special teams. We'll get to the Maulers in just a moment. 2nd and 2, handoff to Parkey Chul, and Chul got the first down to the 37-yard line. For the Maulers, attack, attack, attack against the Corsair 13th ranked pass defense. Don't give up big touchdowns. That's how the Corsairs make their money. And keep Cooley engaged. 3 times this year, James Cooley has had under 100 yards receiving. So the Maulers want to get him involved, and they're going to need to get him involved. Those are the keys to the game presented by Simheads. As Garcia swings it outside for a 3-yard gain, Chris Taylor on the catch. The Corsairs wear the black helmets, white jerseys, bright green pants with the bright green numbers, black trim, and black striping. The Minneapolis Maulers in the roller throwbacks. Bright blue helmets and jerseys, white pants, white numbers, red and blue trim. Second down, 7. Heachol on the carry, and Heachol, Park Heachol ripped away from a tackle, then hurdled the defender on the ground and picks up an impressive 2-yard gain. Will set up 3rd down and 5. What a play by Park Heachol. The Maulers doing a good job thus far, keeping him contained. 3 receivers for Garcia on Queen City's opening possession, ball at the 42. Play action, Garcia all kinds of time, avoids a sack, and runs away from traffic. He's got a first down. Garcia not the fastest of the bunch, but picks up a first down to the Mauler 49-yard line. What a job by Daniel Garcia avoiding a sack, and moves the chains for the Corsairs. The starting defense for Minneapolis, led by the 2 linebackers up front, number 55 Austin Broadway and number 53 Sebastian Brock. The corners are J.D. Lawson and Ashley Odom, as Heachol will be flattened at the line of scrimmage. Free safety is Koma Kaleka, number 23. Strong safety is number 32, Marcus Dorsett.
Second and 10 from 49-yard.
Second and 10 at the 49, 8:15 to go in the first quarter. Queen City and the Maulers are scoreless. Park Heachol with a stutter step picks up 3. Heachol already with 3 carries in the first 3 minutes, but another crucial 3rd down coming up for Queen City. Let's take a look at the Queen City
3rd and 6.
stats of the game presented by DAC Stats, second in the league in scoring offense at 36. 58.5% on 3rd down, that's second in the league. Garcia back to pass, and Garcia's pass is caught for a first down.
Pass complete to pick up 12 yards on the play.
Howland with his first catch. Queen City also 19.3 first downs per game, that's 3rd in the SFL. First and 10 at the 33, back-to-back 3rd down conversions for Queen City, 7th play of the drive. Hand off to Park Heachol, and Park Heachol picks up 6. Heachol around the right side, tackled by Dorsett.
He picked up 6 yards on the play. Number 32.
And one other Minneapolis Mauler brings up 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 3.
4 minutes in, SFL game of the week. 4-2 Queen City, 6-0 Minneapolis. Both teams can put up some points. Queen City slowly but surely working their way down the field. Garcia back to pass. All kinds of time for Garcia down the middle of the field. The pass is incomplete. Nice hit over the middle. Pass intended for Brock Studwell. And that was Sebastian Brock laying the big hit. Third down and 4 at the 27. We'll take a look at SFL F2 in just a moment. Garcia sidearm throw, that's caught. 3 for 3 is Daniel Garcia on 3rd down. Jake Legacy on the catch, and Queen City's 10th play of the opening drive comes up next. What a start.
1st and 10.
For the Corsairs. Can Minneapolis' defense hold? And off to Heachol. Heachol picks up 1.
Number 33 is the tackle. He picked up 1 on the play. Number 53 is the tackle. Second and 8. Ball at the 15-yard line.
Second and 9 after Heachol's 1-yard pickup. Back to pass, Garcia down the middle, caught. That's another first down for Queen City. Daniel Garcia spreading the ball around. He's taken half the quarter. Myers with his first catch, 12th play of the drive.
First and goal.
Man, you want to talk about keeping the most explosive offense in the league off the field. That's what Queen City has done here in the first quarter. First and goal for the 5. Garcia back to pass. Garcia fires to Icho. He's got some open room in front of him, and Park Icho gets a touchdown for Queen City on the opening drive for the Corsairs. Wow, what a start for Queen City. They get all the way down the field to put points up on the board. A truly impressive drive for the Corsairs, who are trying to shake off a 47-38 loss to Sioux Falls last week.
The extra point is good.
Extra point is good, and the Corsairs take a 7-0 lead. Now, Rocco Marconi, who's had plenty of time to think about his first series, should get a shot. Koma Kaleka is back to return the kick. At the goal line, Kaleka on the return, and Koma Kaleka spins and gets to the 23. Kyle Walsh with the game break. What's going on, Kyle? Good to check in with you for the first time today.
We picked this one up late in the first quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, an Elliott Snyder sighting. Snyder breaks off a tackle and is off to the races, giving the Crabs a 10-7 advantage. Richard Snowden left the game earlier. His return is questionable. The winner of this game takes a 1-game lead in the Coastal Division. Back to you, Cam.
First and 10.
Thanks, Kyle. Baltimore takes the lead early. First and 10 at the 23-yard line. Marconi's out of the shotgun. Marconi to pass, and the first play for the Mahler offense is a completion and a pickup of 6 yards. Rocco Marconi, outstanding start to the season. 119.5 quarterback efficiency, 20 touchdowns to 6 interceptions, averaging 1 interception per game. Completes a whopping 77% of his completions, or of his passes, I should say, 2,119 yards, 188 of 244. Second and 4 at the 29-yard line, and then play action for Marconi. He's going to roll out to the right side, fire it complete for a first down to the 42-yard line. I believe that was James Cooley with the catch. It was. And a Mahler first down. Kenneth Lyons eventually makes the tackle, starting offense for the Mahlers. Quarterback number 5, Rocco Marconi, 6'5", 225. Running back is number 43, Doug Bose. Wide receivers are number 19, James Cooley, number 11, Freeman Goodspeed. Tight end is number 42, Marcus Campbell. First down at 10 at the 42. Out of the eye, Doug Bose, first carry of the day. And Doug Bose picks up a solid 5 yards in between the tackles. McCoo and Salvador make the stop. This Queen City defense may only have 5 stars, but they know how to make plays. McCoo has 62 tackles, Daniel has 56, and Salvador has 50 in 6 games. They are all over the field. 2nd and 5, under 4 minutes to go in the first. Corsairs with the lead. Marconi back to pass, swings it out right side, caught again. Campbell, second catch, Campbell room to run. The Corsair 38-yard line, a pickup of 15, and another Mahler first down. Campbell off to a good start for the Mahlers.
First and 10 from 38.
3.5 to go. Campbell this season, 22 catches, 230 yards, is the only Mahler target that has not reached the end zone. Handoff, Doug Bose. Bose is wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1 yard. Both these teams know how to put up points.
Second and 10 from 38 yards.
Second down, 11 yards to go, approaching 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. SFL Week 7 game of the week. Glad to have you along for the ride. Corsairs with the early advantage. Back to pass, Marconi. Marconi deep down the middle of the field. It's intercepted! Intercepted the 19-yard line. Pass picked off by Patrick Daniel. And that's Daniel's second interception of the season. Queen City's 7th. And the Corsairs get a stop. .250 to go in the first. Queen City could not have asked for a better start to the ball game. 3 receivers with Heachel in the backfield. Garcia going to pass. Garcia check down. Park Heachel, and Park Heachel lost a yard. Heachel doing nothing in the passing game. Maulers have made sure that they don't let him out. He had a big touchdown against Sioux Falls when he reversed field after a broken tackle. Second and long now, and Garcia will go empty backfield, 4 wide receivers. Garcia to throw, swings it outside, caught. I believe Howland. That's Odom on the outside making the tackle. Sets up a 3rd down and 7 for Queen City, and that's actually Park Heachel to the outside. Queen City's starting offense, Daniel Garcia, quarterback number 18, running back number 33, the little dynamo, Park Heachel. Wide receivers are number 82, Jake Legacy, number 81, Chris Taylor, number 11, J.J. Howland. 3rd down, 7. Back to pass, Garcia. Garcia, all kinds of time, deep shot down the field, the pass is incomplete and broken up. Very good defensive series by the Maulers, and 3 and out for Queen City. And the Corsairs will punt it away. That was a brilliant knockdown. That was Dorsett. Dorsett has really had a phenomenal season. First season at strong safety for Minneapolis. 39 tackles, 3rd on the team. 4 tackles for loss for a strong safety. Not half bad, even a half a sack and 3 interceptions. 50 return yards as well for Dorsett. Overall, on 9 interceptions, Minneapolis has 182 return yards off of those. So they not only intercept passes, but they do good things with them. From the 39-yard line, the Toma Kaleka on the return of the 47, pickup of 8. And nearly sent the Rollers there. They're going to do it once today at least. 1st and 10 to the 47. Excellent field position for Marconi, who quickly gets back onto the field to try to shake off that interception.
1st and 10 from 48 yards.
1st down and 10, 3 in the backfield for Minneapolis. And they're going to throw to Doug Bose, his first catch of the day. And Bose has a lot of room. Oh, that should have been a face mask. Didn't get a call. Bose picks up 7. Doug Bose leads the league in receptions. Has 1,002 all-purpose yards coming in. Bose 65 catches in 6 games. 416 yards, that's 3rd best on the team, but 7 receiving touchdowns. Averages 6.4 yards a catch, which is about what he had on that last throw. 2nd down and 3 for the Maulers, down 7. Marconi to throw, 3-step drop. Fires to the fullback. Nice move by the fullback in the open field for a 1st down. And Marconi is 5 for 6. The only incompletion, the interception.
First and 10.
Back to pass, Marconi. Marconi fires down the field, nearly intercepted again. Salvador was on the coverage. So Marconi's tried to go deep down the field a couple of times with no success. And a solid job so far from Queen City's defense, 13th in the league. In pass yards given up per game. Hand off to Bose. And Bose breaks a tackle, then gets clotheslined by a big defensive lineman down the field, but Bose picks up a solid 7 to make it a third and manageable 3. Watch the hit at the end of this. Pow! Third down 3. In Franklin Reese's range, it'd be about a 51-yard field goal from here. Marconi back to pass, swings it out short, pass caught, first down. Maulers to the 23. Minneapolis picking it up here on their second possession, but at the end of one, the Maulers are blanked. Queen City 7, Minneapolis 0, the Week 7 game of the week. This is the SFL Network. Let's take a look at the Gray Conference standings coming in. Maulers 6-0. Sparrows and Corsairs locked at 4-2. Crabs and Dragons locked at 3-3, and they're playing on SFL N2. Cleveland 1-4. San Francisco 1-5, NYC 1-6. Back to pass, Marconi to start the second quarter. That's complete, and a solid pickup of 6 yards to the 16. Second down, 4 yards to go with the 16. After the 6-yard pickup through the air by Marconi. Everybody tied in the box for Queen City. Bose takes the handoff. Bose gets the first down to the 11-yard line. Nice job fighting through a DJ McCoo tackle to move the chains. Bose on the ground averages 5.1 yards per carry, 586 yards and 116 attempts. 7 touchdowns, averaging just a tick under 100 yards per game, 97.7. First and 10 in the red zone. Trips left. Queen City showing blitz. They rush 4. Marconi down the middle. Nice catch. And falling down at the 2 is Cooley. They mark him 1 yard shy of the first down, and they said he was touched going to the ground. So it's second and short.
Second and inches from 1 yard.
And off Bose, and Doug Bose has a Muller touchdown. Bose gets touchdown number 8 on the ground in the season. Nice block by the fullback. And the Maulers strike back. Extra point by Franklin Reese is up and good. Queen City 7, Minneapolis 7. Kyle Walsh has a game break update back in the SFL studios. Kyle?
Courtney Coleman finally opens up the offense with a perfect rocket to DR Sim, putting the Hyenas up 7-3. Houston is trying to keep pace with the mighty Louisville atop the Teal. Now back to the game of the week.
So Houston takes a 7-3 lead over OKC. The Renegades 1-5. The Hyenas 5-1. Looking to just take care of business and not look ahead. Louisville and Houston play next week. By the way, the flex scheduling will be announced at halftime of tomorrow's game. Not yet ready to say what the 3 spotlight games of the week will be in week 8. We'll see how the chips fall today. First down and 10 at the 23-yard line for the Corsairs. 3 and out on their last possession. It was preceded by a defensive interception.
From 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 23, 3 receivers to the left side. Handoff to Parkee Chol. Parkee Chol loads the room, picks up 13. And he wasn't touched until he was put down. He Chol 27 yards, 4.5 yards per carry here in the first half. Don't forget Playmakers returns. Jason McGee has taken over the writing of the Playmaker scripts. We certainly appreciate him for that. And Greg Morris, a.k.a. San Antonio Corky, back on the mic as he takes a look at some of the best from the last couple of weeks in the SFL. Playmakers coming up on the SFL Update Halftime Report, along with first half analysis in Queen City and Minneapolis. Back to pass down the middle, caught first down to Howland. Howland has really come on for Queen City. Howland, 19 catches, 328 yards, but is tied for the lead in touchdowns on the team, receiving touchdowns with 4. And Howland, in the last 3 games, the first 3 games he had 4 catches. In the last 3 games, he's averaging 5 catches a game and has 3 touchdowns. So Howland's emergence has really helped Queen City become a big-time offensive threat. First and 10 to the 48, Garcia back to pass. Swings it out to Heachol. Heachol's got a lot of space. Heachol past the 40 and a nice open field tackle by Kaleka, pickup of 9.
Number 23 with the tackle.
Second and 1, Corsairs continuing to move the football and eat up time. Garcia under center, Parkee Chol, the low man in the backfield. Defensive line shifts from left to right. Hand off to Heachol, and Heachol got a first down. Heachol to the 32. Holy cow, 84-98, how you doing? First and 10 at the 32.
First and 10.
SimulationFL.com is the place. SFL Week 7 game of the week. Queen City Corsairs, Minneapolis Maulers, 6-0 against 4-2. And Daniel Garcia going to take off and run it himself. Picks up 5. Second time Garcia's taken off today.
Pick up a 5 on the play. Number 55.
Garcia, not the fastest guy in the world, but Queen City likes to use him. The Corsairs
Second and 5.
employ a very balanced attack. Two receivers to the left for Garcia out of the shotgun. Garcia back to pass. Down the middle of the field, incomplete. Looking for Taylor, and a nice job breaking that up. Both teams have done a nice job of defending the deep ball. That was Dorsett again. The $10 contest today, the longest Parkee Chol run. Be interesting to take note of that. Hasn't broken one out big yet. I believe his longest is 13. Third down and 5. Back to pass Garcia. Garcia down the field. Pass nearly intercepted and the drive stalls out. Maulers defend the pass well. Brings out Bo Davis for the first time today. Rookie kicker for Queen City, and he'll try to give the Corsairs a 3-point lead.
Number 3. That's a defensive field goal from 27 yards.
Minneapolis is a tough team to keep down. They had 7 points late in the first half last week against San Francisco, but obviously ended up with 44. It's a 44-yard field goal attempt for Davis and the Corsairs. And the kick from the right hash mark is on its way and through. With 6:48 to go in the first half, Queen City 10 and Minneapolis 7. Coming up Monday, tomorrow, San Francisco at Sioux Falls. Bulldogs will try once again to get things going with their new offensive coordinator. Sioux Falls coming off that big win against Queen City last week, now 4-2, and it'll be interesting to see who Queen City decides to cheer for in this game, because if Queen City wins, or who Sioux Falls is cheering for, I should say. If Queen City wins, Sioux Falls falls into third place for the moment, but with a victory on Monday could get within 1 game of the Maulers. If Minneapolis wins, second place could be all Sioux Falls, or even with a win, they would keep second place in the standings.
First and 10 from 25 yards.
First down and 10 at the 25. Back to pass, Marconi. Marconi, deep shot down the field, knocked away. Just at the last second, Salvador got a hand on it. The receiver was wide open, and Marconi has underthrown a few passes today. And Queen City has done well adjusting to the Mauler attack. Salvador, a couple of passes defended, third on the team in tackles with 50. 1 interception, 1 tackle for loss this season. Second down and 10 to the 25. Out of the gun, Marconi, back to pass. Marconi fires down the field again, this time it's open! And a touchdown saving tackle made by Kenneth Lyons. Freeman Goodspeed with the first long ball of the day. Gets Marconi over 100 yards and a Mauler first down. Man, Lyons just barely hung on. Freeman Goodspeed having one of his better years, the 6-year veteran of the league. Won a championship with the New York Knights, now the Queen City Corsairs, way back in season 1. 45 catches, leads the team easily in yards, 769. Marconi swings it outside, pass caught. Campbell breaks a tackle and picks up some extra yards to the Queen City 36-yard line, near a first down.
Second and 1.
Happy all of you who are able to join us today on a beautiful Sunday around the country and around the world. Can't speak for the world, but can certainly speak for the general country. 2 in the backfield with Marconi. Marconi will hand it off to Bose. Bose hurdles the defender, and Bose sticks his nose where it belongs. First down to the 33. What a nice run from Doug Bose. Head down, eyes open, trucking. First and 10 in scoring position for the Maulers. Back and forth we go. On a great start to the SFL game of the week. 4-man rush for Queen City. Bose all alone on the outside and tackled for a 6-yard pickup. Bose hasn't received as many looks in the passing game today as usual.
Second and 4 from 27 yards.
Second down, 4 yards to go. Eight in the box for Queen City. Marconi gonna pass. Bose is picked up. What a hit on the outside by Aquatis Shine. The rookie who's had a great season with Queen City was not fooled for a second. Followed Bose wherever he went, and it's 3rd and 6.
3rd and 5 from 28 yards.
Marconi to throw. Pass caught, and Goodspeed is held back. His 3rd catch, now 47 yards on the day. It's 4th and 1 at the 24. Is this the type of situation? Maybe the Maulers decide to go for it.
4th and 1.
And stay confident. And I guess correctly. They're going to go for it on 4th and 1. They go empty backfield, 4 receivers. 15 on the play clock. We see if they try to hard count the Corsairs. Down to 10. Queen City not fooled. Maulers say, well, it was worth a shot. Half's almost over anyway. Timeout Minneapolis, and they'll bring on Franklin Reese to try to tie the game. Reese's field goal just outside 40 yards. Franklin Reese 10 for 10 this year with a long of 49. This from 41 on the left hash. And the field goal from Reese is good. A couple of sure kickers in this game. Not likely to see a lot of special teams drama today, and we're tied at 10. Reese will kick off. Howland back to return. What can you say about this first half? Both teams have played some great football. And Queen City has done well to hang around. From the goal line, Howland on the return. Past the 20, put down to the 24-yard line. Let's take a look at the Teal Conference standings. Louisville 6-1. They're half a game ahead of Houston, who's in progress at 5-1. Orlando is 5-2. Waiting for Houston and Louisville to, at some point, take a loss. Carolina is 3-3, holding on to that fourth playoff spot. They play tomorrow against Dallas. Tallahassee 3-4, Santa Fe 2-5. Dallas and OKC at the bottom at 1-5. Garcia takes off and took a shot, no gain. There was not a single Mahler player fooled by the design draw. Picks up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 24 yards.
Three minutes to go in the first half. Chat. Another fun time. Garcia on another draw. No gain. Broadway on the stop. I'm really surprised. Back-to-back runs from Garcia. He only runs when he does run about 4 or 5 times a game, but not usually 2 in a row, especially after the Maulers stopped him for no gain on first down. Maulers winning the mind games on this drive. Garcia in trouble. It's ruled a fumble, and it's recovered by Minneapolis. Oh, this is going to be very interesting. Was the arm moving forward? We hardly ever have to look at this. Garcia, that looked like an empty hand to me. That was a bang-bang play. Queen City going to challenge.
The visiting team.
Man, we got to see this in slow motion.
The quarterback's arm was moving forward, and it was a forward pass.
Let's take a look. Garcia goes to throw. Oh man, I don't see anything there that you can reverse the call.
After review, the play stands. The passer's arm was not
That's a
moving forward,
timeout.
therefore it was a fumble. The visiting team will be charged with a timeout. Home team's ball.
That's a good call by the officials. It was an open hand when it went forward. And the Maulers get a big turnover. Easily their best field position of the day. Three in the backfield now for Marconi, trying to take advantage. Handoff, Bose. Outside is shielded. Bose takes a shot. 3-yard pickup. Salvador in the right place for most of this game. 2nd and 7. And that's a great point by San Antonio. You just cannot commit mistakes against an undefeated squad like the one Garcia just committed. Tuck that ball and punt it away. 2nd and 7 at the 11, back to pass, swing out Bose. Bose just beat the defense. Oh, Doug Bose! Stiff arm extraordinaire, touchdown Minneapolis. Bose's 2nd of the day, this one through the air. His 8th receiving touchdown. Get off me, Daniel. Franklin Reese will kick the extra point, but what a turn of events as the Maulers score back-to-back touchdowns, and this is what has made Minneapolis so dangerous all season long. And the extra point is good. Maulers take their first lead of the day just before the second half. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? 17-10. Queen City, 2 timeouts and 2 minutes to work with. Two yards deep in the end zone. Howland decides to take it out. And Howland, 24 on the return of the 22. Daniel Garcia's first turnover of the day comes on Queen City's first fumble loss this season. Coming in, they had two fumbles, but recovered both. Maulers have had 1 fumble this year and lost it. First and 10 of the 22, play action, Garcia. Garcia, lots of time, deep ball down the field. Oh, he caught it in double coverage! Jake Legacy. What a play by the wily vet. I don't know how Legacy comes down with the ball. Hand off to Heachol, nothing. Heachol lost 4. Four receivers, 3 to the left side. Garcia going to throw to Heachol. Heachol's got a blocker. And Heachol nearly picked up the first down himself. 13-yard gain. Same setup. 55 seconds left. Heachol takes a check down, and Heachol is blasted in the backfield. And Queen City takes a timeout. I'm not sure why. It's 4th down. They just gave the Maulers a timeout if they're not going to go for this. Unless they are going to go for this. Queen City staying aggressive. This could be another game-changing play. And they're going to go for it. Garcia takes off and runs and doesn't get it. And the Maulers take over with excellent field position with 46 seconds and 2 timeouts to go. Unbelievable. Daniel Garcia, who's been pretty good on the ground this year, averaging 3 yards a carry, not half bad for a quarterback. But an unbelievable turn of events here late in the first half. Marconi going for the jugular, and it's picked off! Salvador to the 43-yard line. Wow. Neither team gonna let the other pull ahead quickly. Second interception of the first half for Rocco Marconi. Just 6 in his first 6 games. But Marconi's had an interception problem late. The first 2 games he threw none. The second 2 games he threw 1. And in the last, that is, oh my goodness, he stayed in bounds. Jake Legacy making plays. Wow. 2nd and 1, but the clock's still running. Garcia going down the middle of the field. The pass is tipped. Oh, nearly caught by Studwell, had a chance at it. 3rd down and 1. Anyway, back to Marconi. First 2 weeks he had 0 interceptions. Second 2 weeks he had 2. And in the last 3 weeks he's had 6. 21 seconds to go. Defense out of the crowd. Maulers up 17-10 in the SFL game of the week. Garcia to throw. Garcia outside, caught, trying to get out of bounds. Nice job by Minneapolis to keep the play in and the clock moving. 14 seconds to go before the half. Queen City trying to get in scoring position for Davis. Garcia back to pass. Garcia fires down the field, caught to the 26-yard line and a timeout. 2 seconds left. So the Corsairs turn a Salvador interception into potentially 3 points. Odom on the tackle. 145 yards for Garcia, more than Marconi here in the first half. This kick from Davis, a 43-yard attempt. And the kick just before the half, that's good. And it's Queen City 13, Minneapolis 17. That's the end of the first half. SFL Playmakers with S.A. Corky is next.
At the end of the second quarter.
A few greats have worn the number 33 in football history. The LA Rams Olympic medal winner, Ollie Matson. The original gunslinger, Hall of Famer, Slinging Sammy Baugh. Three-time football champion, Roger Craig, and perhaps the greatest of them all, the Pokai Panthers' very own, Al Bundy. But this week's playmaker stands to take the number 33 to even greater heights. Introducing Sioux Falls Sparrow running back Ashley Anderson, better known to SFL fans as simply AA. His first run shows that the nickname fits because this number 33 is one AA battery that never runs out of juice. Let's just marvel as AA goes to work and shows why he is in the top tier of running backs in the SFL and above all else, a playmaker. Run after run, week after week, AA runs past the competition or right through them. Whether on the ground or through the air, Anderson is quickly becoming the total package and a force to be reckoned with. AA joins the consistent company of David Overstreet and Richard Snowden as the only running backs that haven't been held under 100 yards this season. An SFL record 6 rushing touchdowns in one game and 10 touchdowns in 2 weeks. 2 weeks! Bulldogs, get your popcorn ready. You have a playmaker headed your way. Let's change gears from 33 to number 88. SFL playmakers are playmakers because they set a certain standard. For Tallahassee Pride wide receiver Jordan Jennings, the standard is excellent, as in excellent downfield catch.
Yard line, West out of the shotgun. He'll try to shake off an interception. Fires down the field, caught first down. Amnesia for both these quarterbacks. Jordan Jennings with his first catch of the day.
Playmakers do what playmakers do, and Jordan Jennings follows that up with, well, let's just let Cam tell you.
Rematch of last year's semifinal game. West swings it outside. That pass is caught. Jennings, stiff arm. Get off of me, son, to the Santa Fe 45-yard line. Jennings with back-to-back catches in the first down.
With the pride behind in the second half, Jennings shoots West a look that can only mean one thing. Give me the ball and I'll take care of the rest. Here's Cam with the call.
Back to pass. West, deep shot down the field. Wide open, stays in bounds. Touchdown, Pride. Jordan Jennings.
And then to add insult to injury, oops, he does it again.
Back to pass, West, deep shot, wide open. Jennings in a foot race. Will win it every time. Touchdown, Tallahassee. Wow, the Pride have ran that route a few times to Jordan Jennings today, and Santa Fe cannot figure out how to defend it. Jennings in the slot, runs a corner route, and he's gone.
The standard is hands of glue, and Jordan Jennings has them.
The ball yet again. Back to pass, West down the field. Oh, he one-handed it! Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Jennings with 173 yards and none more impressive than that catch. Oh, we're not even going to get a replay. Boo.
If you think JJ is just a pass catcher, well, think again. He is also a vicious blocker. And on this play, he serves up pancakes.
Cannot get Dwayne Lane off the field. They know the ball's going to him. Around the left side by Dwayne Lane. He's in the open field. Dwayne Lane's got a first down, and the game's over.
So there you have it. The standard is Pride, and if you don't live up to Jordan Jennings standards, you don't belong in the purple and gold or on SFL Playmakers. That's it for this edition of Playmakers. I'm San Antonio Corky. See you guys next time.
Thanks, Greg and Jason. We appreciate you. Another fine edition of SFL Playmakers. Let's take a look at the first half numbers in the game of the week between Queen City and Minneapolis. 17-13, Maulers ahead. 45 rushing yards for Queen City. They have the edge in that department by 20. Have the edge in the passing game as well. 190 total yards to 156. The two teams combined for 20 first downs. Queen City faced 8 third downs, converted 4. The Maulers just 2 third downs in the first half, converting 1. The other, they turned into a field goal. 2 turnovers for the Maulers, 1 for Queen City. 12:48 of time of possession for the Corsairs to 9:12 for the Maulers. Let's take a look at the Queen City key player from the first half. Jesus Salvador, 5 tackles, 3 passes defended, and one of those was an interception. Doug Bose, 25 yards on the ground, 22 through the air, and 2 total touchdowns. Maulers up by 4, and they get the ball to start the second half. This has been the SFL Update Halftime Report. The third quarter from Wolfram and Hart Coliseum in Minneapolis is coming up next.
Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure never to miss a moment of the action by following our channel on Twitch. This has been SFL Halftime Update. Enjoy the second half.
Start of the second half. Queen City down 4. Going to need some defense if they want to keep the margin close. Davis kicks off to begin the third quarter. From 1 yard in the end zone, Kaleka on the return. Kaleka past the 20, spins away and right into a tackle at the 25-yard line. Maulers and Queen City both averaging over 35 points per game. The only 2 teams in the league even close to that number. First and 10 at the 25, 17-13. Bose on the carry. Bose left side. And a nice start to the second half for Doug Bose, who picks up 7. McCoo and Daniel on the stop. Bose now more yards per carry. Another great block by the fullback. Tell you what, the Mauler fullback today, Acquier, doing a nice job.
Second and 2. Ball at the
Second down, 3 at the 33. 3 receivers, 2 in the backfield. Marconi gonna throw. Marconi outside, wide open, and I mean wide open. What a spin from Goodspeed. First down to the 45, a gain of 12. Yeah, you got to cover the Maulers tighter than that. I can understand not wanting to give up the big play, but you also can't give up the first down either. That's about as pitch and catch as you can get. Look at Legacy on the sideline. Did you see Legacy when the defender missed the tackle? Down to his knees in agony. First and 10 at the 45-yard line. Hand off to Bose, and Bose this time wrapped up. Maybe got a half a yard. McCoo on the stop. We'll bring up a second down and 9. Don't forget to visit the league blogs and sign up on the message boards and get talking about the SFL. The playoffs are a month and a half away and the drama's just beginning. Check out all of our media all over the place across our family of networks. Marconi's pass is caught to the 20-yard line. A perfect strike down the field. Now a $177 for Rocco Marconi. And Jackson Brown gets his first catch of the day. It's a big one. He just went right down the seam of the defense.
First and 10 from 20 yards.
First down and 10 at the 20. Back to pass. Marconi over the middle. Easy. First down for Goodspeed to the 9. And Queen City's defense does not look sharp here to start the third quarter.
First and goal.
8.5 to go in the third. Maulers trying to make it a 2-score game for the first time today. Marconi back to pass. Marconi fires right side, and it's caught for a touchdown. Campbell, his first of the year. That was just too easy for Minneapolis. Nice route by Campbell. Runs behind the linebacker, and Campbell crossed as soon as he caught it. So the Maulers open up their largest lead of the day, but we've yet to see what Queen City's offense can do in the third quarter. Things could get nuts here in the second half. Franklin Reese's extra point is good. Maulers 24, Corsairs 13. A look at Thursday night in Week 8. DC at Queen City. Oklahoma City at Santa Fe. Houston at Louisville. Sunday, February 28th at 3. Sioux Falls at NYC. Baltimore at San Francisco, and Tallahassee at Carolina. Monday, February 29th. Dallas at Orlando, Cleveland at Minneapolis. From the 5, Howland on the return. And Howland still on his feet to the 28. Coming into the game, here's how balanced Queen City is in the passing game. Jake Legacy, 40 catches. Parkey Chol, 40 catches. Chris Taylor, 40 catches. That is never, I don't think that's ever been done before. To have 3 players all with the same number of catches. Garcia hits Parkey Chol. Parkey Chol has had a real rough time getting going for the second straight week. Picks up just 2 on the catch, 2nd and 8. Chol averaging 87.7 yards per game, but one of the best in the league at yards per carry, 7.6. They've gone away from him a bit since the start of the game and put a lot of the pressure back on Daniel Garcia. 526 yards on the season for Chol. 2 receivers left. Garcia back to pass, and Garcia hits Heachol. The block was not picked up, and Heachol is wrestled down by Odom. Gain of just 1. You got to make that block on the outside. That would have been a nice play for Heachol and the Corsairs. If the first block is picked up, nice job by Ashley Odom disrupting the play. Odom, 36 tackles, 1 pick, 3 tackles for loss this season. 3rd down and 7. Garcia down the left side. It's picked off and returned past the 40, past the 30, down to the 24-yard line. Odom again. Back-to-back weeks with an interception for Ashley Odom. His lone 2 on the season. Legacy tried to go post corner. And Howland cleans up the end of the play. But a rough start for Queen City here in the 3rd quarter. The Maulers know how to dominate second halves. Hey. Out of the eye, Queen City desperately needs to hold to a field goal to stop some bleeding. Back to pass, Marconi. Hits Bose. Bose with some open room. Picks up another 7 yards. Shine on the tackle. They've only defended that well once when Shine had the tackle for loss and the loss of 3. Marconi now 204 yards of offense.
2nd and 3 from 17-yard line.
2 in the backfield with Marconi. 8 in the box for Queen City. Handoff Bose, and Bose gets another 1st down. And we talked about it. I mean, just before the end of the first half, Minneapolis, they had 10 points. And it didn't look like the Maulers were going to go crazy today, but here we are again, middle of the 3rd quarter. And the Maulers have a chance to, for the 7th straight game, score over 30 points. Marconi back to pass, hits Bose. Bose well covered this time by Lions, loss of 1. 2nd and 11, 6 minutes to go in the 3rd.
Second and 10.
2nd down, 11. Marconi back to pass. Marconi fires left side. Pass caught. Campbell again. Campbell having a nice day. It's 3rd and 8. Kyle Walsh has a game break update for us from OKC. What you got, Kyle?
Heartbreak for the Renegades. Down 10-6 late in the 3rd. Guido Tress gets a bad snap and his kick hits the crossbar and bounces back. OKC has hung around all afternoon but hasn't found momentum. Back to you, Cam.
Third down and 8 at the 11. Big 3rd down here for the Queen City defense. Reeling. In need of some pressure. Empty backfield, 5 receivers, and nobody in the middle of the field for the Corsair defense. All press coverage. Marconi back to pass, down the middle, caught for a 1st down and a touchdown! Maulers all over the field in the 3rd quarter. Nick Garman matched up on a linebacker, and McCoo had no idea what he was doing. DRSim 80, I believe for some reason the whispers are not working. You can try it, but it hasn't been working for the past few broadcasts. I don't know what it is, the Twitch thing. Extra point for Reese is good despite Queen City's best efforts. And the Corsairs need to pick it up and quick. Back-to-back touchdowns plus a forced turnover by the defense. It's 31-13. That is how quickly things can spiral out of control when playing the Maulers. Reese kicks it away. From the 6, Howland on the return. Hasn't gotten any sort of big return yet today, but Howland gets outside to the 34 to give Queen City pretty decent field position.
28 yards on the play. Ball will be placed around 34 yards.
First and 10 for the 34 for the Corsairs, who not too long ago were leading this game. Back to pass. Garcia down the field. Oh, a catch at the 49. Studwell with the big play. Broadway on the coverage, but another terrific catch by a Corsair receiver down the field. Took a heavy hit and still hung on to the football.
First and 10. Ball at the 49-yard.
First and 10 into Mahler territory. Even a field goal would make it a 2-possession game again. Trips left. See a handoff, Heachol. Heachol trying to get around the outside. Heachol nothing. 4-yard pickup. Broadway and Dorsett are there. Heachol averaging less than 4 yards a carry. He averages nearly 8 yards per carry this season. His longest run of the year is 77. So far today, his longest run is 12. Back to pass. Garcia caught. I don't know what Odom was doing. That gives Queen City a first down. Odom had that pretty well covered on the outside. Legacy with another catch. Odom just let him go.
First and 10 from 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 37. Heachol in the backfield, 7 in the box for the Maulers, protecting an 18-point lead. Back to pass Garcia. Garcia down the field, wide open. Oh, and Legacy couldn't keep his feet in bounds and runs out of bounds at the 19-yard line. The pass leads Legacy astray. Otherwise, that was a touchdown because Odom let Legacy go into some coverage, and there's nobody back there. Miscommunication by the defense, but they're lucky it didn't turn into 6 right there.
First and 10.
Corsairs in the red zone. Have to be careful they don't turn the ball over because they need points here. Back to pass. Garcia wide open. Legacy again. Legacy back-to-back catches. On the left side, picks up 8 to the 11.
7 on the play. Second and 2.
Second down 2. Mahler defense looking for a stop. Gave up just 7 points last week. They've been an improved bunch. Heachol takes the handoff. Got hit. Did not get the first down, say the officials. Just a gain of 1 and a big 3rd and 1 coming up here from the 9. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels, all /SimulationFL today. 3rd and 1, Heachol will get the handoff, got a first down. Did you see the push by the offensive line? Phenomenal blocking there for Queen City. You could see the first down line clear because that's how far back the Maulers were pushed.
6 yards.
First and goal at the 7. Handoff Heachol again, and Heachol not good blocking that time. Lost a yard. Second and goal at the 8. And Queen City making the Corsairs work for this one down here inside the 20.
Second and goal.
Empty backfield. Garcia is in trouble. Avoids a sack again. Steps left sidearm throw. It's nearly intercepted. Had a man open in the back of the end zone, but he couldn't put enough zip on it. but twice today, Minneapolis has had a chance at a sack, and Garcia able to avoid it. Heck of a play there. Wolfram and Hart loudest they've been all day. Minneapolis making the Corsairs work. My apologies. 3rd and goal at the 8. 2 receivers to the left for Garcia. Garcia back to pass. Garcia to the back of the end zone and completing a nice contact at the point. The ball got there to Taylor. Odom was on the coverage, and Legacy is hurt. Jake Legacy down in the back of the end zone, and it doesn't look good. Taylor calling for the he was gimpy on the play. He pulled up almost immediately and goes down in a heap. They'll have to bring out Davis. It'll still be a 2-score game, but without Legacy, that could hurt Queen City's efforts. For Davis, it'll be his 3rd field goal today. This one the shortest, 25 yards out. The chip shot is good. Queen City 16, Minneapolis 31, but it starts on defense for the Corsairs. They stand no chance if they cannot stop the Maulers. From the 1-yard line, Kaleka on the return, the 25. Corsairs have done a good job keeping Koma Kaleka in check today. He's been quiet defensively as well. See you, San Antonio. Hopefully see you tomorrow, and we'll talk soon later this week.
1st and 10. From 25.
1st and 10 of the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, empty backfield, 5 wide. Marconi to throw. Marconi down the field. Oh, what a play! McCoo laying out, forcing the incompletion. Nice job by DJ McCoo. Leads the team in tackles with 62, 5 tackles for loss. Does not have an interception this year.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 25.
But McCoo has now 7 passes defended on the season. 2nd and 10 at the 25. Bose in the backfield. Marconi back to pass. Going to hit Bose. There is nobody on Doug Bose. Bose picked up 9. Cannot give the Maulers 9 yards on a 2nd and 10. They live on 3rd and short. Garcia still just shy of 200 yards, averaging nearly 400 a game.
3rd and 1 from 34 yards.
Out of the eye on 3rd down and 1. Marconi to pass. Marconi down the field. Oh, he caught it! No way, James Cooley! Oh, yeah, man, there's been some exceptional catches today. I don't think any of them were better than this one. Cooley making plays, gets up and says a few words.
1st and 10 from 44 yards.
First and 10 at the 44. What a conversion and a dart from Marconi. Marconi to pass again. Down the field, caught again. Maulers shredding the Corsair defense in the 3rd quarter.
17 on the play. First and 10.
First and 10 of the 27. Back to pass, Marconi. Marconi, wow, Shine knew the route was coming. Pass intended for Campbell. Shine gets a hand on it. 2nd and 10. They are into field goal range, however. Queen City needs to make something happen quick.
2nd and 10 from 27.
Again, a look at the Teal standings. Louisville is a half a game ahead of Houston, who's up on OKC at the moment. Orlando is 5-2. Carolina 3-3. Tallahassee's a half game back at 3-4. Santa Fe 2-5. Dallas, OKC 1-5. Close on the carry, or on the swing pass, picks up 3. Carries it to the 24. That's the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. The score is now 16.
End of the third. Queen City 16, Maulers 31. A big third down coming up. This is the SFL Network.
3rd and 6.
Marconi, a rating of 107. Little under his season average. 3 receivers, third down. Back to pass, Marconi down the middle of the field, caught in traffic, but it's 4th down. If Franklin Reese makes this kick, it's right back to a 3-score game. And all the work Queen City did over the past 5 or 6 minutes or so will be wiped away.
Number 1 is in for the field goal attempt. 19-yarder. Barnum will hold the kick.
A 36-yard kick from Reese. That's good. Maulers back up by 18. And they use that third quarter burst to cushion themselves.
Are set to the kicker. Under left, back to receive.
Queen City just 10 minutes left to make an impression, or they will drop their 2nd straight game. Howland to the 24. If Queen City loses, they'll be 4-3. And tied with, it looks like, Baltimore, as the Crabs are slamming the Dragons today, who lost Richard Snowden early in the game. The Dragons will lose their first game since week 3. Dragons play Queen City next week in what will end up being a crucial game, as the Corsairs will be 1 game up on the Dragons. Queen City holds the tiebreaker. Legacy is done for the day. A leg injury. Queen City holds the tiebreaker over Baltimore because they defeated the Crabs in Baltimore earlier this season. Second down and 9. SFL post-game report. We'll have recaps of all 3 of today's games. Back to pass, Garcia to He Chol, and He Chol, just nothing. Absolutely nothing on the outside. Or anywhere today, for that matter. 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 from 27 yards.
Great receivers all to the right side. Ball on the right hash for Garcia. Back to pass, Garcia. All kinds of time down the field. Pass incomplete. Robinson was the intended receiver. 4th down. And it's not looking good for the Corsairs. They'll have to punt. Garcia's putting passes on the money. But the problem is that the Mauler defense is right there to make a hit. That was Dorsett again, and Dorsett may not get credit for that defended pass in the box score, but he certainly did the work on that play. Fair catch call for it, the 42 by Kaleka, and the Maulers now just have to figure out how to hold on in the last 9 minutes to improve to 7-0. Who does Minneapolis have left on their schedule? Everybody they've already beaten.
1st and 10. From 43
Cleveland next Monday, then at DC, home against Baltimore, at Sioux Falls, which will be a huge test, and at Queen City. I'm sure the Corsairs will have plenty to be upset about. Hand off to Bose, and Doug Bose gets a first down. Big fella. It's his longest run of the day. Now 57 yards on the afternoon. Staying patient, gets a block, gets another, gets a third. That's great stuff right there. You could make the argument the toughest
1st and 10.
games left on the schedule for Minneapolis are their final three if you throw in Baltimore. 3 of their last 4 games are on the road. 1st and 10 of the 46 out of the eye. Marconi back to pass, and that pass incomplete, knocked away by Shine. You go back to that Daniel Garcia fumble. That was big. And we don't often get to debate the open hand quarterback fumble. You don't see it all that much. But the ball popped out of the hand just before the throw. And the play ended up standing. Mahler's got a touchdown out of it. That pass is intercepted. Every time they've tried to go deep to Goodspeed, Marconi has misconnected. It's Marconi's first game this season with more than 2 interceptions. PK Killings with the INT. Doing some good work.
Let's go.
13 carries, 37 yards for Hee Chol. That is not cutting it. And we mentioned the keys to the game earlier. Needed to get Hee Chol 20 carries, get him more involved in the game, and that did not happen today. Back to pass, Garcia swings it out to Park Hee Chol, but the pass was a bit off target, only a 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and 6 of the 19.
Second and 6. Ball at the 19-yard line.
Garcia flips it out, Hee Chol, and Hee Chol, he's not breaking any tackles. And Ashley Odom's had his flaws today, but he's been pretty brilliant as well, particularly on Hee Chol in the open field. Another sure tackle on the near side, 3rd and 4. Queen City hanging on by a thread right now. 3 receivers for Garcia out of the gun. Garcia back to pass, down the field, caught. First down to the 30.
Pass complete to
Another key to the game that we had at the top of the broadcast was for Minneapolis to make sure that Queen City did not score on any deep, long touchdowns. And that has not happened today. That's how Queen City got almost all of their scores against the Sparrows in last week's 9-point loss. And they have just had no deep threat game at all. Park Hee Chol breaks off the tackle, picks up 8. Bernie gets over there to make the stop. Kaleka over there as well. Odom missed the tackle. 2nd and 2. Playoffs start at the beginning of April, end of March. Hard to believe they're just around the corner. Back to pass, Garcia. Garcia hit as he threw, but had just enough zip on it to get to the Mahler 48-yard line. Studwell with another catch, but Queen City taking a lot of time to get down the field. Nice move by Studwell. That was a route, folks. That was a pretty route.
1st and 10. Ball at the 47-yard line.
3 receivers, 2 to the right. Garcia out of the gun. Throw again. Pump fake, swings it out left side. Pass blocked. Perfect pass. Howland makes the catch. Brings up 2nd and 2. That's correct, Lord Raider. Mahler's supporter Alan Drum will have a happy birthday, knowing that his squad is still undefeated. Ramos Lynn expected to win the birthday bash $10 contest that Drum was holding today. Guessing the longest run of each hole, and it hasn't been a long one. Just 12 yards. Studwell with the stiff arm out of bounds to the 28-yard line. Garcia now 31 of 40. 256 yards on the day. Sioux Falls, San Francisco, very intriguing game tomorrow night. San Francisco, a franchise with plenty of turmoil and criticism surrounding it. Dwayne Drew vocal and upset, the current offensive coordinator, but felt like the Bulldogs have not given him much support since taking the job. And off each hole, he's got a near a first down, picked up 8. Nearly busted that one as everyone held their breath. Forsett another tackle. They take on Sioux Falls, who has looked mighty good over the last couple of weeks. They scored 47 points last week against Queen City. They set the record. For rushing touchdowns did Ashley Anderson the previous week. 2nd and 2, Garcia going to take off and run, and that has not worked today. 3rd and 2. Garcia to throw. Down the middle, incomplete. And you almost have to try to kick the field goal, an onside kick, just to give yourself a shot at a 2-score game. Bo Davis coming out. Are they actually going to kick, though, is the question. Yeah, they are. I think that's smart. You get within 2 scores, if you cover the onside kick, then it's anybody's ball game. From 36 yards away, Davis's field goal is good. Now here's an interesting stat. In the first 3 games, Minneapolis scored 38 points in each one of those games. In the next 2 games, they scored 41 points. And they scored 44 last week, so their 34 is currently the lowest of the season. Still 4:40 left. Onside kick by Bo Davis, and the bouncing ball is recovered by the Maulers. Not much going right for the Corsairs here in the second half. Outscored 17-6 in the 3rd and 4th quarters. Three in the backfield. Handoff, Bose. Around the left side. Bose, stiff arm, got a first down to the 25. Pick up a 13. Bose has been the better back today. 66 yards and a touchdown. Also has a receiving touchdown. Has not been as big of a factor in the passing game today, but hasn't had to be.
Let's go. 1st and 10 from 25 yards.
1st and 10 of the 25. Post-game show coming up next. Box scores of all 3 games. Marconi bleeding the clock down to 6 on the play clock. And off to Bose, and Bose picks up 5. Second and 5. Queen City scores 19 today. That'll be the 4th straight game the Maulers have held their opponents to 24 points or less after the defense struggled in the first part of the year to contain Sioux Falls, DC, and NYC all at home.
From 20 yards.
This is the Maulers' first home game since January 25th against NYC. on the road for nearly a month. 2nd down and 5 for Marconi, down to 3 on the play clock. Marconi gonna throw. Bose. Bose! Get off of me! Oh, Doug Bose to the 6-yard line! Doug Bose, the pimp, and McCoo, the hooker. 1st down, Maulers.
Go time.
2:43 to go. 34-19. That was easily Bose's nicest run of the day. 2 in the backfield. Bose trying to make it 3 touchdowns. Handoff. Bose, right side. Do it again! 4 straight games over 40 points. The Maulers clicking on all cylinders in the 2nd half. And if you're Queen City, you got to start looking in the mirror. Started 4-1 last 2 games. Park Each-Ul's been non-existent. Now at 4-3, this is a tough league. Got DC next week at 3-4. They're hanging on to a playoff spot by just 1 game. And they just got hammered in the 2nd half by the league's best team. Queen City's upcoming games. Home against DC, as we mentioned, at NYC. They need to clean up business there. Home against Cleveland, and then again, the DC Dragons before meeting Minneapolis. So certainly some winnable games there on the schedule. That game with Cleveland, March the 10th, could be huge as the Vipers are 3-4. Howland on the return up to the 27, 2:21 left to go in this one. Minneapolis becomes the 3rd team in SFL history to start a season 7-0. The others, Baltimore did it in season 3. Maulers did it in season 4.
1st and 10.
14 carries, 46 yards for Park Each-Ul. Receivers back to pass. Garcia. Garcia swings it outside, caught by Each-Ul. Each-Ul, 1st down, pass 35. Park Each-Ul spins up. Park Each-Ul still going to the 44-yard line, picks up 17. Nice play by Park Each-Ul. Garcia still slinging the ball all over the field. Deep shot. Oh, Studwell dropped a potential touchdown. And we hit the 2-minute warning. Minneapolis all over the Corsairs, 41-19. This is the SFL Network. Don't forget to check out the Inside the SFL podcast with Doug Bose and Dwayne Drew. Every Wednesday night, 10 Eastern on Talk Show. J.J. Howland with the catch, timeout, Queen City, all the way up to the Mauler 36. Now the Cleveland Vipers really need to game plan for Minneapolis and take it seriously. Otherwise, they're going to get blown out of the building. 1st and 10 at the 36. Garcia back to pass. And Garcia fires down the field. Howland with the catch to the 20. Queen City has 2 timeouts remaining. Don't want to use them. Garcia to Each-Ul. Scholl takes his shoulder. 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6. Time ticking down, 1:27 to go. Garcia looking around, fires, caught, and Studwell is just shy of the goal line. 1st and goal for Queen City, trying to keep the hope alive. Howland to the bottom of the screen. Garcia going to throw. Garcia fires back in the end zone, out of bounds with Studwell. Corsairs should just run this in if they want to stand a chance.
Second and goal from 1 yard.
I don't think any team has recovered back-to-back onside kicks, so I'm not sure we're going to see total insanity. Garcia on 2nd and goal is going to pass. Garcia waiting. Wow, Howland just cut right across the center of the field and scores. Touchdown, Corsairs. Nice drive there by Queen City, but Howland just sort of comes out of nowhere, and that's the shortest touchdown pass. The two playing catch in the yard. Howland scores 41-25.
Number 3 is back for the point after. Bear will hold the kick.
Davis on the kick. For Howland, he now leads the team as the slot receiver, now leads the team in touchdowns with 5 in the passing game. Davis's kick is good.
The extra point is good.
Maulers 41, Corsairs 26. Onside kick coming from Davis. Queen City has 2 timeouts remaining.
Are set for the kickoff. Number 23 back for the
Maulers haven't played a 1-possession final since week 3. Onside kick from Davis. Ball's bat up in the air, and still no, Queen City got it. That ball bounced around for a good 6 seconds. Can we get another look at this? Todd Frederick. The ball just kept on bouncing until it fell in the hands of Frederick, and Queen City recovers. That ball hit the ground. Wow. So Queen City,
1st and 10 from 38 yards.
not going to quit. Trips left, 2 timeouts, 41-26. Garcia back to pass. Garcia checked down to Parkey Chol. I cannot believe Garcia throws that ball there. Got to have a sense of urgency. 2nd and 12. Down to 43 seconds to go. Garcia needs to snap the ball. Garcia again checks it down to Heat Chol at lost 3. I mean, you got to take a shot. What do you got to lose? Corsairs recover the onside kick and then just go backwards.
3rd and 14
Two receivers, 1 to either side. Howland at the bottom of the screen. Takes the place of Legacy. That ball is nearly intercepted. 4th down. Got to go for it. Post-game show coming up. We'll have final stats from all 3 games today. Bagnon Memorial wants defense one last time. Wolfram and Hart Coliseum. Thinking of last week's game. Garcia, pass knocked away at the line of scrimmage. That's all she wrote. That's Marcus Dorsett again. He has had a fine day. Dorsett, great patience sitting in the zone. And the Maulers make their 7-0 start official. victory formation here. Queen City going to burn one last time.
Call a timeout.
One last glance at the teal conference standings. I'm sorry, at the gray conference standings. Baltimore wins today, so they improve to 4-3. DC drops to 3-4, but will remain in 5th because they own the tiebreaker over Cleveland. Queen City loses, but holds the tiebreaker over Baltimore, so they remain in 3rd. And the Maulers go to 2.5 games ahead of Sioux Falls. Sparrows and Bulldogs play tomorrow night in prime time. That means the Sailors have now fallen 3 games back of a playoff spot with 5 to go. They potentially could be the first team eliminated from the playoffs. Final score, Queen City 26, Minneapolis 41. Stats from a busy day of SFL action are coming up next on the SFL Update post-game report. Stay tuned. So the Maulers top the Queen City Corsairs. Welcome to the SFL post-game report. 41-26, here are the final numbers. Corsairs actually had more total yards of offense than Minneapolis did today. Garcia, 39 of 53, 324 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Parkey Chol had 31 touches, including 17 receptions, but on those 31 touches, total just 105 yards today. Very ineffective day for the Little Dynamo. DJ McCoo finishes with 10 tackles and defended that pass excellently on that dive. Jesus Salvador had 6 tackles in the first half, had none in the second half. And that was a big turning point in the game, especially that third quarter where the Maulers outscored Queen City 14-3. Rocco Marconi, 27 of 35, 284 yards, 3 touchdowns, and had his first 3-interception game today. Doug Bose had 76 yards on the ground, 53 through the air, and 3 total touchdowns. And Sebastian Brock had 10 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. Let's take a look at what happened around the league. Baltimore gashes DC 44-21. Richard Snowden only had 2 carries, left the game with a shoulder injury. They were hopeful that he would make a return at some point in the game, and he never came back. Zach Zulli, 21 of 37, 297 yards, 3 touchdowns. He threw 6 interceptions, including 4 straight. 1 drive pick, 1 drive pick, 1 drive pick, 1 drive pick in the late third, early fourth quarter. And that was the Dragons' undoing as the pressure got to Zulli. Greg Corky finishes with 7 catches, 156 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Mike Dazzo, 31 of 38, 316 yards, 2 touchdowns. He did not throw a pick on the day. Welcome back into the fold, Elliott Snyder. 120 rushing yards, 52 receiving yards, and 2 total touchdowns as Snyder had a nice day for the Crabs. And Gerald Vick, 6 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and 1 interception. Had a nice day for Baltimore as the second free safety back there for the Crab defense. Baltimore takes control of the Coastal Division, now with a 4-3 record. DC a game back at 3-4. Wasn't pretty, but Houston held on to beat OKC 17-6. Courtney Coleman, 22 of 27, 242 yards, 1 touchdown, stayed turnover-free. DR Sim finally does something for the Hyenas this year. 6 catches, 123 yards, and a touchdown. DJ Majesty, 15 tackles on the day, including 5 behind the line of scrimmage. What a day for Majesty, who's a very underrated bronze outside linebacker. For the Renegades, Joseph Redfeather, 27 of 41, 232 yards, 2 interceptions. Tiberius Bovine, 7 catches, 98 yards. And Pete Bruschi, 22 carries, 64 yards. It's his 4th straight game under 70 yards rushing. The veteran of the SFL looking like he's on his last legs. So once again, the final, 41-26, Maulers over the Corsairs. We'll update everything ASAP across the SFL website, stats, highlights, and all that good stuff. Stay tuned tomorrow, 2 games to cap off Week 7. Sioux Falls hosts San Francisco as the Bulldogs try to turn their season around. This may be their last good shot at it. They'll be down 3 games with 5 games to go with a loss. And Sioux Falls trying to keep pace with Minneapolis at the top of the Grey Conference standings. Carolina also travels to Dallas, is in a similar situation to San Francisco, trying to turn their season around before it's too late. This has been a presentation of the Simulation Football League and the SFL Network. For Kyle Walsh back in our SFL studios in San Antonio, and for all of our crew here at Wolf Ram and Hart Coliseum in Minneapolis, Minnesota, special thanks to Jason McGee and Greg Morris for the Playmakers segment. They'll be back next week. And for everyone else that contributes to the SFL's efforts to provide you brilliant sim football 3 times a week. I'm Kevin Irvine saying have a great rest of your weekend. See you tomorrow.